Indian breakfasts are honestly some of the best breakfasts in the world, but many of them missing one important thing: protein. So today we are upgrading 3 popular Indian breakfasts, taking them from about 8 grams of protein to around 25 grams. And the last one is my favorite, because we are making a high protein sandwich with instant gluten-free bread. No yeast, no oven, in just 5 minutes. A balanced breakfast should include protein, fiber, and healthy carbs. Many traditional breakfasts like poha or aloo ka paratha, they are delicious but often contain very little protein. First, let's upgrade a regular paratha into a high protein version. A standard wheat flour paratha only has about 3 to 4 grams of protein. So the first upgrade starts with the dough. Mixing wheat with sattu boosts the protein. Instead of water, we are kneading the dough with yogurt. That adds protein and keeps the paratha soft. Now our dough needs some resting time. Let's make the stuffing. Instead of potato filling, I am using a mix of tofu, lentils, beans and broccoli, which makes this paratha much richer in protein and fiber. I start by heating a little oil and adding cumin seeds. Then in go the onions. Cooking them first builds the base flavor for the entire filling. Now I am adding steamed broccoli, and I like to mash it slightly with a spatula so it blends nicely into the stuffing. Next come cooked beans and lentils. These add extra protein and fiber and make the filling much more satisfying. And here is where another protein boost comes in: tofu, but you can use paneer too. Instead of crumbling it beforehand, I just break it directly in the pan with the spatula. A little turmeric, chili powder and salt. Simple spices, but they bring everything together. Now let this cook slowly on low heat until all the moisture evaporates. What you want is a dry stuffing like this, so the paratha rolls easily and cooks evenly. As a health coach, I often see people trying to eat healthy but not getting enough protein in the morning. Sometimes it just takes a small upgrade like this. Once the filling is ready, take a small ball of the dough. Add the stuffing inside, seal it gently and roll it out like a normal regular paratha. I cook it dry on both sides first and then finish it with a little ghee. That's when the aroma really comes alive. And just like that, a regular paratha becomes a high protein, high fiber breakfast. Even you can pack this for lunch. That's still comforting and familiar. That's upgrade number 1. Now let's see what happens when we fix our poha. Poha is quick, comforting and delicious. And today we are going to upgrade it with protein boost. Poha is one of the most loved breakfasts in India, but nutritionally it's usually very low in protein. But with a couple of simple tweaks, we can make poha much more balanced and filling. I am using red poha today. It's slightly higher in fiber. In this poha, I will use variety of vegetables and soya chunks. One plant-based protein alone adds huge protein boost. Now we start with the usual tempering: a little oil, mustard seeds, cumin seeds and green chilies. Next go the onions. Let them cook until they are soft and turn slightly golden. This creates the base for everything that follows. Then I add some peanuts for a little healthy fat and protein. We will add plenty of vegetables in this poha for volume and fiber. Adding vegetables like this brings in fiber, color and extra nutrients. If you are trying to lose weight or simply eat healthier, a good trick is to do the reverse of what usually we do. Add more vegetables and less carbs. Here comes the spices to enhance the flavor. Salt to taste. After giving everything a good mix, we will add soaked soya chunks. I already squeezed out the water so they absorb the flavors better. Let them cook for a minute so they get slightly toasted and mix well with everything in the pan. We already added soya chunks. Now instead of adding a large portion of poha, we will use a small portion. More veggies, less poha. And finally a squeeze of fresh lime juice. It brightens the flavor and also helps your body absorb iron from the ingredients. Give everything a gentle mix so all the flavors combine evenly. Now this bowl of poha is no longer just carbs. With the added protein, fiber and vegetables, it becomes a much more balanced breakfast that can actually keep you full for hours. To increase the protein even more, you can actually add scrambled egg with this poha. And now for the one I mentioned earlier, 5 minutes lentil sandwich. This looks like a regular sandwich, but you will be surprised to see how we made the bread. And just one sandwich like this gives you around 26 grams of protein. Instead of using the regular bread, we are making a bread here using the batter made with 4 lentils, urad, moong, masoor and chana dal. Combining several lentils improve amino acid profile of the protein. We blended it and then kept it for fermentation overnight. After fermentation, it becomes beautifully airy. Let me show you the exact consistency of the batter. It should be thick like the pancake batter. And it is so versatile. You can make high protein idli, dosa, uttapam and many more recipes from the same batter. Now let's make bread from this batter. It's so much fun. Just ladle the batter into a hot sandwich maker. Close the lid and in just a few minutes the batter transforms into soft fluffy bread. It's gluten-free, very soft, naturally high in protein and incredibly easy to make, just under 5 minutes. Now let's make the sandwich. For the filling I prepared 2 simple options. One is scrambled paneer with vegetables and another is scrambled egg with vegetables. In my sandwich I also like to add some fresh grains for fiber and crunch. And a little avocado which adds healthy fats and makes the sandwich more satisfying. Add some seasoning according to your preference. Then just layer everything like a normal sandwich. Slice it and it's ready. Sandwiches were actually one of my most common school tiffins growing up. And even today, they are still such a practical meal. Easy for breakfast and perfect to pack for lunch. So if you love sandwiches but feel heavy or bloated after regular bread, try this version. So today we upgraded 3 popular Indian breakfasts, a comforting high-protein paratha, a much more balanced protein-boosted poha, and a 5-minute lentil sandwich with gluten-free bread. Now you tell me which one would you try first, the Power Paratha, high-protein poha or the lentil sandwich? Eating healthy doesn't mean giving up your favorite food. It just means balancing our regular meal little better. And if you are trying to improve your nutritional habits and lifestyle, that's exactly what I help people with as a health coach. If you enjoyed these ideas, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. I share new recipes and practical wellness tips every Sunday. And if you know someone who struggles with breakfast ideas, please share this video with them. Want more breakfast ideas? Watch this video next. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye bye.